Okay, guys, we're back. My time spent between the end of the last video and this has been about a half an hour. And I don't know when this will be posted. Could be a few days, could be a week. Since the last video, who knows? Time isn't real. So it's still Sunday. It's not Sunday evening, I suppose, or night. I don't know. And I'm on my last legs of my Sunday chores. I've got my bread in the oven, which means in about 50 minutes I'm gonna get up and deal with that. My, what happened here? Just move this. But we're going back over yonder. We started an expedition into the caves, and I think I have to stop falling down stuff. I have to. But anyway, it's one that we need to continue because while we have accomplished one of our two major goals, I can fall into this, right? Ooh, okay. In that we have a fairly complete, at least complete to my satisfaction, non-starter house. Oh, this guy made it out. He's still lurking around, huh? We have a fairly complete non-starter house, but we do not have enough diamonds for full diamond armor, and we certainly do not have full diamond enchanted armor, sir. I feel like your errors are your own. And I don't want any of this stuff, and I also don't have anything to trade you anyway, so... I regret what appears to be the loss of your llamas, who only knows where they are, but I have other things to do. I need diamonds. I need diamonds to get a full set of enchanted diamond armor, which is going to be the agreed upon amongst me demarcation of when I think I've graduated from whence we started. So let me make sure I'm good. In the last video I lit up pretty much this whole cavern, and that used up all my torches. So now we've got a ton of torches. We've got bundles. We've got pickaxes. We've got a bow, my new favorite thing. We've got fish. And we've got some grit, you know? We've got some moxie. And we've got to go down. That's really just the bottom line. We've got to go down if we hope to find diamonds. And I'm going to try to naturally just get down as much as I can rather than start digging out a mine. But we do have some ways to go unless we chance upon some lucky you know, sort of higher up diamonds than what we could expect. And I'm looking for other resources too. I've been building a lot, and I'm not running low on anything at all, honestly, but you know, coal is always nice, iron's always good. And so anything else that we happen upon that I think I'm going to want or need in the future, pretty much the only thing I'm leaving is copper. It's so easily available that I can't imagine a future where I'm like, where is the copper? Alright. We are still at ground level. It's over here. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Go away. Die. Never not annoy me. Alright, now I'm going the wrong way because this is up and I want to go down. But whatever, I guess let's just see where this goes. Some more dark, but I've been here. Clearly. Alright, so we just walked in a circle. Non-productive circle. Let's keep poking around until we find a good way down here. there were several little holes and such that I was not eager to investigate an hour ago that I would now really like to find. Like maybe this way? Okay, this looks more promising than the other one. I don't know why I'm dropping 2 torches at a time, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. I'm okay with it. Alright, let's grab one of these extra torches back. Can we get back up? Seems to be so. Let me grab this iron. It's not iron, that is cobblestone. Drop some more torches, I'll go back for that coal. We're all business today. I've spent some time filling you in on my real life adventures in the other video, but really it's just been pretty normal stuff, just like summer stuff. Nothing that interesting, nothing that exciting, just hanging out and enjoying the nice weather, which means I'm not sitting on my couch playing Minecraft as much, which means my videos are going to probably be out, oops, more like once a week. I don't think less than that unless I get real busy, like unexpectedly so. But it could certainly happen. You know, I'm always like to enjoy this time of year, so that's going to be my priority for the next few months. Although I feel like it's not even properly summer. I mean, it is now. It's freaking hot. I just turned my air conditioner on because I'm baking something. I'm baking my bread. Baking something, I already told you that. And the oven gets pretty hot, and it was a good 90 degrees out today, Fahrenheit, which I'm good with. I know that's a bit hot for some people. It's like anything else, though. You know, I love summer when it's here. And by September, I'll say, you know what? I kind of want to wear my boots and I kind of want to wear my sweaters and I'm ready for spooky season. He was a little out of range. That's okay, though. Or was he? Did I get him? Maybe. I think it's human nature to have a degree of malcontentedness. Not malcontentedness, but to sorry, I got really distracted by these guys. I hate them. To not sit still, you know? Just drop some torch action. To not be complacent, even when it's your favorite time of year. Change happens, and you know, at a certain point, we're all ready for it. Whatever that means in your life. Sometimes it just means I'm hot and I don't want to be this hot anymore. But for right now, bring it on. I was saying in the last video, like next weekend is Father's Day in the United States. And that means I'm gonna go hang out with my dad and my mom also, which means I'll be out of town. Like, not dramatically so, but certainly not anywhere near my recording equipment. And And the weekend after that is the 4th, and I'll probably go back there for a couple of days to my parents' house. And then I think I'm going to my friend's house to go to the beach, which is my favorite. So I'm really happy that, you know, I haven't finalized plans, but I'm hoping that I get to hit the beach for the 4th of July. And if not, I'll stay by the pool. You really can't lose. Another reason why I love summer. You know what I don't like, though? I don't like a lake. Gotta say, I'm sorry for the landlocked people who perhaps only have lakes nearby, but I'm on the coast, baby. Got me to the beach. Got me down the shore. This was a nice chunk of coal. That was pretty productive. That was good. And maybe even leading to a spooky new area. Oh no. Whatever. I hit the wrong button. I'm still not good at this, guys. I'm getting better. I'm getting better, but I'm still not good at this. Alright, let's just light this up. Let's grab this coal. Let me eat a fish. I'm so high up, and me looking for diamonds. Like, this is not the right thing to be doing. But that's okay. We can grab all these resources. Now, where was I? Over here. I guess I'll have to dig out a proper mine at some point. I'd prefer to just kind of find my way down and see what I can see along the way, but if I'm really looking for diamonds, then I might just need to strip mine, or that's, you know, I've heard many YouTubers lately correct others saying it's not really strip mining, it's branch mining or something. And it's like, who actually, I don't care, guys. You know what I mean when I say strip mining, and that is all that matters to me. My intent has been made clear with the use of the language. Although, you know, of course, we should always speak as technically as we can, but I don't feel like it right now, so too bad. Okay, this looks like we're making progress. Let's just keep things nice and light. There is some glow lichen, I believe that's called. But I don't want to be taken unawares. Let's just add as much light in here as we can. Drop a couple over there, and then head down. Ah! Okay, alright. Just light up what we can from here. Not sure how to grab that iron, so I'm not even going to try. It's the other way down better. Appears to be so. I love this thing. What to... The zombies, they don't bother me. Like, they're annoying, and they do manage to smack me when I'm not paying enough attention quite a bit. But, like, they're easily manageable. I can hear somebody shooting a bow at me, which I don't want. Where's it coming from? This way, then. No, 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 no. Fuck. Time out. Alright, guys. Went on peaceful mode, and I got my stuff back. And I'm a little shook. I'm a little shook. I kind of want to just explore in peace for the moment. Yeah, you know what? This happened last time with the witch when I just got like too concerned about... I don't even have anything that good on me, but I don't want to lose this bow in particular now that I realized how much I love the bow. So let's just bop around. If it starts to feel too cheaty, come back on easy mode, but that's, you know... I know it kind of... Again, it even feels a little cheaty to me to be down here exploring with literally no stakes, but whatever. I haven't graduated yet. I'm still a noob. And thus, I'm gonna do wimpy stuff like this. But yeah, there wasn't too much I was too concerned about. I did get a decent amount of levels back too, so that's pretty good. I just really didn't want to lose my bow and my sword are pretty decent, you know? But like I was saying before, I think it was this episode, or it could have been the last one. It's so much harder when you're first starting to lose resources. Like it just hits harder, you know. You feel it so much harder. So I was a little concerned this time around as well, but not nearly having as much anxiety as I have had in the past when this has happened to us. That being said, I could probably mine down from here if I wanted to. Let's explore a little more. And if I'm feeling ballsy, we'll go back on easy mode. But I feel like the exploring is like such the fun part. And I guess everybody has different things they like. Obviously, people really like fighting and enemies and bad guys and whatever. And maybe if I was better at it, I would also like it. I was having fun with that bow. That witch really, really rocked my shit up, you know? I thought I had her too. And I think we killed each other. Just poetic vengeance or whatever. But I still don't really know how to deal with them. You know, I went, after the last time we died, I went looking. And basically it was like, just kill them really fast before they have a chance to heal themselves, which I think is the strategy I was at least trying to employ. Albeit unsuccessfully. Let's go down. This is cool looking. This is super spooky. Alright, we're at some cobble level. Every time I see a shadow, I think it's a bad guy, but it can't be a bad guy because I despawn them. So go figure. It does take me a minute to calm down. I think I feel much better though. Honestly, that death did not bug me as much as some in the past have. And as you guys know, when I first started this YouTube, I was doing it because I was only getting so far in this game before I got pissed off and quit. And my thought process was, it was twofold. I've talked about this a few times. The thought process was, if I'm videoing myself, then there's at least some accountability. You know, like I've put a lot of videos out at this point, like almost 20. And I've sunk a decent amount of my spare time into it, and I've been having a lot of fun, honestly, learning how to do this and just doing this casually as a, you know, after work kind of hobby type deal. And I intend to keep doing it, you know, for quite a while. I don't see why I would stop. And I certainly am not going to stop until we've achieved certain things, because, I mean, I'm sitting here playing video games after work anyway. Like, why would I stop? But that was the first object, was to stop rage quitting and to force myself to stay in the game, to stay in one game and to make progress, even if there were setbacks that pissed me off. And so, on the one hand, I feel pretty good about the fact, like, I was unhappy with that witch, do not get me wrong, but panicked? Rage quit level? I wasn't. So we've achieved something. You know, we've kind of accomplished one of the things that I wanted to do when I started filming. And the other thing is, you know, the other sort of reason I started doing Minecraft videos is because when I first started playing, I started Googling stuff, right? There's so much to this game, like, that you would never know without the wiki. And so because I was Googling it, I started getting like videos, or, you know, I was watching videos too, like how to do whatever in Minecraft. And so my algorithm obviously oriented itself around Minecraft videos and other things. I have other interests, obviously, but you know, I started getting more Minecraft stuff. And the more I watched of it, the more I was so impressed by how creative people get, not just like with builds and stuff, which I am endlessly impressed by, but also just like the storytelling, the characters that people come up with, the sets, which is part of building, but still the lengths that people go to with their creativity in Minecraft. It had never occurred to me before that people were using this medium in such an immersive way. And, you know, I don't think I could ever do anything on that scale. Like some of the videos I have in my mind, like everyone knows that the Wi-Fi's video that blew everybody's mind. I thought it was super cool. And I also remember being a college student and reading, you know, The King in Yellow for the first time and being like, whoa, and being like super like existentially tripped out. So for anybody who wasn't already familiar with that source material, it was probably doubly cool to see some of this lore, which has existed for, you know, a long time. I forget when that book was written, but it was quite a while ago, like 200 years ago or something. You know, I'm not that deep into it, but it certainly wasn't a modern era book, The King in Yellow. And at least I don't think it was. Or maybe it was one of those like Lovecraft type guys who were writing fairly modern literature, but setting it in like a more like turn of the century. You know, time period. It could have been that too, I don't remember. But everything about that video, a lot of things about that video were very, very cool. And it's especially cool that someone in college was using this game in that way. And it was a really cool watch. It was a fun watch. Except now everything, all the videos I see are all worlds that don't exist or whatever. But still, good for those people too, you know? Listen. Something works. You've got a good formula that clearly people are interested in. Why not? God, this is so much better for my resting heart rate, I swear to God. But anyway, that's sort of, because I guess I really haven't talked about it for a little while. That's the background. That's the thought process that I had when I was like, you know what, I've never made a YouTube video, but if I'm gonna do it, let's make it Minecraft. And having just gotten out of a situation just now with you guys that I for sure would have rage quit. I would have deleted my world. I would have been pissed. I would have gone to bed angry over a stupid game. It's so dumb. Like, I have an actual life with, like, I wouldn't say problems. I don't really have any real problems, but, you know, real life stuff that happens. And to be that upset over a video game is silly, but I would get that upset about it. I would get that pissed off, you know, like losing all my stuff. And the flip side of that is it's a game, and if I get angry, I want to delete it, then who cares? I was going to say there's no consequence, but I gave myself a consequence, and the consequence is that I would be giving up on this sort of other side project that at this point, I put a lot of time into with no expectations of it going anywhere. You know, this is really just for fun for me, but also to keep myself in this world and exploring, which is what we're doing. But we're doing it on peaceful mode, at least for the next little bit. I do have to get up probably any minute and deal with my bread, and then we'll see how it goes. I need more torches also. If I can get some sticks, I can make some torches. But alas, I don't have any wood. I'm just gonna jump down here. At least we're getting to diamond level. We're like nowhere close, but we're way closer than we were. And so maybe the third trip's the charm to find some diamonds around here. But gold is always nice. And if I can find any wood, we'll just make some more torches and keep bopping around. You guys. You guys. You guys. Here we go. Very high up, but that's okay. And not that many, but I don't care. What a great find. Feels like a sign. We're on the right track. Look at these buttes. Let's keep going. I was thinking about, like just now, like this very second, thinking about my first cave expedition in this world where I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I had a couple drinks at happy hour. I was like, whatever, I'm gonna play Minecraft and talk. Which is exactly what I did. And we found like, I don't even remember how many diamonds, but like a bunch in that lush cave that we first explored a million episodes ago. And then we died, and that was the first time where I was like, oh, you guys, I knew it. I knew we were gonna have good luck. Where I was like, I'm not rage quitting. Because I would have. I absolutely would have. Not all that long ago. But even by that point, I was a couple episodes, I guess, or whatever you want to call these, into making this YouTube, and I didn't want to quit it. I didn't want to start over. I didn't want to say, hey guys, sorry, I know well, really nobody watched, but that's not the point. I know I put out these episodes in this world, but I threw a temper tantrum and now we don't have it anymore. Like, who does that, you know? I didn't want to do that anyway, is my point. Next time we come down here, we're gonna be extra safe, that's for sure. And you wanna know what? I don't care. I'm happy. I'm happy with our progress. I'm happy with our diamonds. Sorry, Mr. Bat. That was abrupt. I'm sorry. Hi, you're cute. Really, my only concern about this is my lack of sticks. But the truth remains that one of these days, I have to take the L. And if I get murdered, then I get murdered, and I can't just turn off the bad guys. But today's not gonna be that day. Today's not gonna be that day, but I'm okay with going back on peaceful to recover my stuff. But one of these days I'm gonna have to face the music and just like, you know, stay on easy mode when the going gets tough. Why is easy mode so difficult? Anybody see anything good? What level am I? -17. Not very deep at all, actually, but... we did find some diamonds. Grab. And we are making progress. And I guess that's the point of my diatribe. Is that I'm accomplishing what I wanted to accomplish when I started making these videos. Apparently so. I'm having fun, and it's actually been cool. Hello, my pretty. That sounded like the witch, the wicked witch. That's okay though. We don't like witches around here. They don't like us, clearly. But maybe if we appropriate their language, that'll teach them. I feel like this is a spot to mine down. Oh, I almost got really excited again. But I'm not sure I want to. Should we? I'm not even really sure where I am. -5, -10, 29, something. I feel like if we're gonna really... if we're gonna do that, I want to find, like, the natural way down. Like, this would also be a spot to just, like, keep going. We're also running out of torches, though, like I said. So I think... you know what? I think maybe now let's make our way back up. back to the house. And you know what? Maybe we'll do a third trip down here. All in a day's work, you know? Oh yeah, I already came from this way. All right, I gotta find my way up though. See, this is the tricky part. This is another part that makes me very nervous when I can't figure out how I got down somewhere. We've got plenty of pickaxe power, like we'll get out. But there's some like innate part of me that is like, oh my god, I'm trapped underground. Even though it's not me, it's a video game. And it's a video game about mining. Which is hilarious, you know? Like, I'm supposed to be underground. I think it's supposed to rain today. I wouldn't mind if it cooled off a little for a day or two. As long as I get my good cool weather for the weekend. I took our interns to happy hour this week. And I really like all of them. They're doing a really good job. And it was nice to get everybody out of the office and a little more relaxed. I'm not sure if these guys are going to be best pals, you know, themselves, but that's not necessary at work, as long as you get along with everybody. And, you know, certainly at my job, we encourage, again, you don't have to be best friends forever, but all right, we just came from that way. Okay. The general vibe in our industry overall is collegiate, I would say, you know. You're gonna wind up seeing the same people over and over again for your whole career, really. And it's very interactive. It's not sitting behind a desk, like talking to nobody. Or you know, even if you work with somebody for a couple of years, I keep coming back to this dead end. How the frick do I get out of here? Even if you work for somebody for a few years, then maybe you go to a different place and they go to a different place. You're still gonna see that person. Like, you will still see them unless they, like, leave the city or this line of work entirely. Do I just start digging up? How did I get here? There's got to be a way back. So, like I said, at least these guys have met each other. And I've gotten a chance to socialize a little bit. And gotten a chance to socialize with us. Oh, there's my alarm. On that note, I'm out. My bread did not turn out. It looks, I was gonna say it doesn't look bad. It does kind of look bad. It's gonna taste fine. Like, it never tastes bad. It does not look good. And I think it's overproofed. My kitchen was very hot. How in the frick did I get down here? My kitchen, like I said, it's been quite toasty these days, and I don't want to turn my air on because it's expensive. It's gonna be me wandering around in circles yapping. As good a way as any. So I think it overproofed. And that's okay. As long as it tastes okay. And it will. It smells good. Which is how I know it's gonna taste good. But I haven't had a nice, healthy looking bread in a while, and I thought this was gonna be the loaf. Maybe next week. I have some plants here. Oh my god, I'm walking in frickin' circles. I have some plants on my windowsill. I have some basil and some rosemary that looks fantastic. And I have some dill that does not look fantastic, but it's kind of past its... It shouldn't be alive this late in the season anyway. So I want to get some mint, which will stay alive forever and ever. And I think I want to make some rosemary garlic bread. And if I can work from home tomorrow and I will. But I want to make it and bring it to my mom and dad's for the weekend, which means I need to start planning this about Wednesday or so. Yikes. Okay, alright. The roads we did not travel down, so this might be correct. If I went back up in that stupid hole, I'm gonna... I probably will. Watch. Did not go that way. Alright. I know people have their methods for not getting lost, but I'm more about making sure I don't get murdered. Lost is a secondary fear to murdered. But I feel that we have found our way. Maybe I could make like signs or something. There we go. I see some daylight. That's spooky. It just does, guys. I'm sorry. What was I just talking about? Oh yeah, so maybe I'll be able to make a decent loaf of bread for my parents. And my, you know, my brothers and sisters will be there too. It won't be just for them. Which all I'm trying to say is everyone will get a nice piece of bread and no one's going to eat a loaf of bread to the face. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I support that. Love a carb. How did I fall in a hole? Let's go count our diamonds. What was I talking about before? Oh, my interns. I'm really interested in general in... I don't know, like, I guess younger people in my profession. In that I don't know if... Okay, so we're here. How did I get down here in the first place? That's the question. It's gotta be up there. I don't know if it's unique to my profession or if it's just a natural instinct for people to want to, like, take others under their wing and, like, show them the ropes and stuff. Lawyers do it a lot. They love baby lawyers. And I'm not exempting myself from that. But I really do like seeing, you know, the next group of people that are going to be working with me, near me, around me. For, you know, the foreseeable. And it's always cool to me to watch somebody kind of learn and help them learn. So I'm really interested in these guys and I'm glad. I think they're having a good time. I think that they, you know, we're trying to show them as much as of the ropes as is feasible for people who still have school to finish. You know, if I had my way, the three of them could start working tomorrow. But they have to get their stupid degree first. It used to be, at least in New York, that you could apprentice rather than get your JD to be an attorney. You still had to pass the bar exam, but you could like I said, apprentice, you could just work in a law office for a certain period of time, and after that period of time, if you wanted to take the bar and you pass the bar, then congratulations, you're in. Which seems smart to me because you learn so much more about this job, and I assume most jobs, by actually working at them and not in a classroom. I've had a lot of, maybe not a lot, but several people who have started as attorneys with us over the years, you know, me show them something specific that was like kind of too specific to have been taught in school, and them get frustrated saying like, why didn't anyone teach me this? And it's because like the law is just so broad that school can't possibly cover everything. And there's also a level of creativity to litigating, which is what I do, that you just can't anticipate everything where there's a textbook answer that this is right and this is wrong. Like I might do something one way and the guy in the office next to me might have a completely different way of handling the same exact situation, and neither are wrong. How can I get up here? So anyway, where's the other place? Where can I get out? I guess I'll just dig up from there if I really have to, but I feel like there's got to be an easier exit. Maybe not, though. How did I get here in the first place? That is the question. All right, I'm going that way. Let's just dig out. I brought a shovel just for this reason. And I guess now the pick. We're not that far off. Maybe I shouldn't be teaching the youth of the future, like, well, the youth of the future just are old because they age. But you know what I'm trying to say. Also, these people are like 25. They're not children, obviously, but I don't know, guys. I've been down in the mines for too long. I think I'm supposed to interview somebody else this week too. I have to see if he confirms. Somebody who obviously he must know someone. Not that you need to know someone, it's like not that serious, but I think he's just finishing his undergrad and wants to like work in a law office for a little while before committing to law school, which is smart. No matter what type of profession that you're looking to go into, any type of experience you can get before you spend money and time, do it. Just do it. Do it. Do every internship. Do, you know, if you can do what this person is apparently planning to do, which is work for us. Obviously not in a lawyer capacity, but just to see how it all works. Because I guarantee you, the idea of what the job is in your head, there's probably so much more to it, no matter what we're talking about, that you won't be able to understand. Wow! Is this heaven? Not what I was expecting. Holy crap, what a beautiful little glade. Look at the baby. Obviously, this is somewhere up the mountain across from the house. Can we see the house from here? Wow, this is so pretty. Huh. Which way's my house, though? Heaven seems really nice, but... It's gotta be that way, right? So I'm gonna get lost. It's better to be lost above ground. Yeah, because there's the river. Okay, let's go this way. Ooh, spooky. Look how spooky that is. Oh, that's the giant... Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I won't say it again. We know what we're looking at. I do love exploring. What is this guy doing? Sir. What are you doing here? What is that? A sea pickle? Cute. I don't have any emeralds, though. Sorry. I think we gotta more or less go this way. And there's my house. Let's go count our diamonds. I said that already, but I'm excited about it. I've got to put in stairs over here too. Spend way more time on those ungrateful villagers than on my own house. It's alright though. Alright, let's rock back up here. Nice and peaceful. My favorite way to play. Alright. This doesn't suck at all. I should have stopped at my smelting hut. That's okay, though. Oh. That doesn't go there. I meant to click this. This goes in here. This goes in here. I'll bring that down to the smelting hut. Cobblestone. No, gravel goes underneath with the sand. That's not gravel! Gravel, dirt. What's in here? No. Oh, my diamonds, some bones. And spider eye. When did I kill a spider? Let's go back down here real quick before we count all our diamonds. I like the little town. It looks good. That could go in there. This can go in here. Let's distribute this. And let's go back up here. No, that's not where I want to go. We gotta go here. And we gotta put these bones away. And the spider eyes, where could those be? Let's take the bones out of here. Do I have no spider eyes? I don't know what that's doing there. Let's just put them in here for now. Spider eyes and bones. And diamonds. Okay. We have 27 diamonds. I feel like that's like one short, but let's Google it. That would be really funny. Minecraft. We're Googling right now. How many diamonds for full armor? 24. Oh no, we're good. Wow. You guys, okay. Wow. Should we do it? Let's do it. Let's do it. We don't have enough levels to enchant. But I think we should do it. You got what a big day. Oh boy. We got a hat. We got a shirt. We got pants. We got boots. I have 3 left. I already have a diamond pickaxe. I could make a sword. I have a pretty good sword right now, though. Could do an axe or a shovel. Or I would never make a hoe. Let's save our 3 diamonds. If anybody watches this, tell me what to do. What should I do? With my remaining diamonds. Uh-oh. Let me put this bundle back in here. And we're not ready to enchant yet, but let's try to order. Why do I have so many bows? Oh, right, because I couldn't smush them. What can I move? That's the question. Maybe I'll move all my bows and rods over there. And armor. Yeah. Let's do armor under here. You guys, we're so close. We're so close to the goal. I'm gonna do all the bows in this one. Bows and arrows. No, that's my real bow that I need. Obviously, I'm gonna use... This has got to be smashed together with probably that one. Okay. Armor and tools. I guess I should put the tools in a different one, right? Fine for now, though. Should we fish for old time's sake? How long have we been filming this? Let's go fish a little. And then I think we'll call it a day. Let's just pop the rest of the iron in. That's what I'm doing down here. Still going. Okay. Whatever. Let's go fish a little. We're close, you guys. Do I remember how to fish? That is the question. Are there any fish in this river? That is the question. Apparently not. Should we try fishing somewhere else? Oh, come on. This is supposed to be a peaceful end to a lovely evening. My fishing skills are off today. I'm also beginning to see now why people make mob farms, which I think we can add to the to-do list for phase 2 of my Minecraft education. Not today. Not right now. Oh, too soon. Too trigger happy. Let's fish to level 15. Then we'll call it quits. You got a lot of levels fishing. I love fishing. What a great way to spend the day. I don't know, guys. Maybe there's one episode left. Okay, that's too soon. Let's fish a little more. Maybe there's one episode left. If I can just find a way to keep my levels up enough to enchant all that armor. Then then we're good, right? We've met our goals. I don't hate fishing either. It's a little slow going, but it's not a terrible way to get levels. Unless you've lost your mojo and don't know how to fish anymore like me, apparently. Damn it. Can I get my groove back, please? Like, what is this? Uh, I'm like in the water. Every time I go back to the island, I forget I have those llamas in the pen from when they turned pink for a day. They're still there. They're fine. I think they're happy. It's kind of funny though, because I always forget that I went to such lengths to create a llama habitat. God damn it. I need to have more patience. A llama habitat, a llama home on that island on our starter house. And they're still there. Like I should free them probably, right? Maybe next time I go back, we'll free the llamas. There's no way I'm bringing them all the way here. And they're not even pink anymore, so you know. Wonder what we've looted up so far. Let's go to level 16, then I think we're good for the day. We'll drop off the rest of this iron. See what we have fished up. And guys, I think we're almost done. I think we're almost done. You know, I didn't think we were going to get that far today, but clearly these mountains are where it's at. We still need more diamonds, but the goal was a full set of diamond armor enchanted. So we've got the diamond armor. And it only remains to enchant it. All right, let's head back up. This really is a pretty game. I know people use like, I guess they're called shaders, like enhancements. But I don't really feel the need to. So what do we got here? I have so many I have 3 mending bows. Damn. Okay. Huh. I don't hate it. Let's go put this stuff away. And call it a day. I'm I'm probably going to research how to get easy levels. Hang on, wait a second. What is this bow? Or fishing rod? Unbreaking, luck of the sea, mending, and lore. Luck of the sea 3 is the best one, right? Like, what is this one? The sea 2. And this is another unbreaking, mending, unbreaking, which we have a bunch of. Fishing is OP, guys. I love it. Puffish. Sure, that can go in there. This, I guess, can go in the back. I'll put this in here for now. And the fishing rod can go in here. So, luck of the sea 3. I think that's the best one, though. Like, I won't gain anything by adding this to this. But would I gain something by adding this to this? I don't know. Well, guys, I have some research to do. Because the only thing that's left to do is enchant our diamond armor. And then I'm going to have a graduation ceremony privately for myself. Maybe I'll invite you guys, depending on what that consists of. But either way, we're going to be moving up. And I'm no longer going to be able... I will go back on peaceful mode if I die and I need to get my stuff back. But otherwise, once I have enchanted diamond armor, I think there's no reason for me to stay on peaceful mode, you know, most of the time. Building, I'll still do it too, because that just makes my life easier. But that's the plan, I think. Oh, let me put this other rod back. That's my bow. So, okay, on that note, let's go gaze out. I want to move this to the tower, I think. It's a little inconvenient, but let's look upon our kingdom. It looks quite lush right now. Alright, guys. So on that note, I think it's time to shut it down. We are almost done with the noob status, according to me. And I'm going to drink some wine and celebrate myself for being not the literal worst at this game anymore. So I will talk to you guys very soon, I think, I hope. And until then, I'll see ya. Bye.